this guy is so difficult to deal with.
The body shot that crushed Ryan O'Reilly. To the canvas goes Joey Escobozo.
Exactly what Clear said would happen. His opponent's going to walk into one of his punches.
Left hand. Down goes Curtis Ellis.
Let's go, boys! What's up? How you doing? It's the Bare Knuckle Show. It's fight week. I'm trying to talk with this thing they maybe put in my mouth. I don't know what it...
That's what she said.
You know, they finally got me to dip. I got this. What is it called?
It's the bucked up caffeine pouch.
The bucked up caffeine pouch. So I got my coffee. Look, with the caffeine pouch, we're in for it today, boys. We're gonna have a good time. All right, I didn't set the show up yet. That's what I'm doing right now. But we have a lot of good stuff coming up. I want to be able to see what you're saying. A lot of good stuff coming up. We appreciate everybody that's here. Taylor Starling. She's going to be on the show today. I got to get this thing out of my mouth.
Just spit it. It'll stick to the wall.
It tastes so good, though. Taylor Starling is on today, and for the very first time in a while, the first time in a while, ahead of Fenway Park. We're excited for Taylor Starling. See what the Killer Bee's up to. Also, we're going to talk to Chris Lights Out Lytle. Birthday boy today. We put that up for his birthday. Happy birthday, Chris. Going to find out about tryouts. there he's posing as Sean Wheelock. Big right hand. Oh, God, I got to get this thing out of my mouth. Hold on. There's to the wall.
You can't do the pouch.
Where'd it go? I can't do it and talk. I got to get used to it. Is that something that'll come more naturally to me when I get used to dipping?
I thought you would have been a natural.
Hey, man, I got my job that way.
Things in your mouth.
According to some people. That's how I get my morning show on radio. All right, so let's talk. What do we have? I want to check in with you boys, like we always do. I want to check in. Hi, Brandon. How are you? Broken Brandon's in the house. And we also have Evan Zentar, Corporate Evan, the new guy, whatever you want to call him.
I'm back.
He's back from his vacation. How was your vacay?
It was nice.
All right, I'm glad you had a good vacation.
I don't know why. I can barely hear myself in my... Can you guys hear me all right?
I don't know. Who knows? All bets are off when Brandon's back.
I know. The board's like different than it used to be. But it's a nice vacation. Thank you.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed your vacay. I'm sorry, vacay. Listen to me, vacay. I said it like 3 times. But I'm glad you had a good time with your family. A little time off always helps people. And I was wondering, you didn't make it to Sturgis, so I wanted to show you what got sent in. People were like, you weren't kidding about Sturgis. I think this was KMS Records, whatever his name. I think he sent this in. This is one of the things you missed because you weren't in Sturgis. They were running competitions. Check this out.
You got it? Okay.
Nice and steady.
Wow.
Look at this. Watch. It's impressive.
Incredible. Were you guys at this?
I did not see this. I saw this happening. I didn't stay for it. I didn't see this one.
I would have. You'd be great.
I was actually going to enter. I think I could have gotten the whole dog, man. I love hot dogs.
Well, you would go reverse. Like your feet would be on his shoulders.
I'd be the biggest hit of Sturgis. It'd be amazing. Look at this. They have air sex competitions. We'll talk about that with Lytle.
Sturgis is a crazy place.
It's nuts, man. It was a good time. So you missed out on that. I'm sorry to hear that you missed out on that. But also, I got to report a little birdie chirp to my ear, and they told me that when you were on vacation, you were doing some barbecuing. And I asked you when I came in, did you get a haircut? What happened to you?
Yeah,
the beard's gone?
Yeah,
Look at him.
I'm trying to pull it up, see? Basically, if you want the quick story.
Yeah, I do.
It doesn't look bad, but I basically burned all my hair off the other day. So I turned the grill on, walked away for 5 minutes for it to heat up, and then came back. And I'm talking to my daughter, who's like standing at the door, like, because it's like a deck. And I just open up real quick. I'm like, oh, it must have not gone. So I flicked it really quick without smelling it. And it was like, you ever seen the movie Backdraft?
That's the first thing I thought when you told me.
It was just like slow motion fireball at my face, eyebrows on, smoldering, nose hair is burnt off, all my arm hair in the front there gone. And I look over in the door, and my head is just smoking because I had hair gel in.
Oh my God, that's even. I didn't know that part. That's really
it
bad.
smelled so bad.
There he is. Look
Wow.
at you. is that the footage from the actual event?
That's a great shot.
That's Michael Jackson.
But
The Pepsi
I ran
commercial.
to the shower and I like put my head under and just like clumps of hair falling out. And I was like talking to Kate. I was like, I'll probably just got to buzz my head. It's just like, just leave it. Give it a month. It'll be fine.
When I walked in, I said, "Would you get a haircut?" I had no clue.
Yeah,
It
it's
looks-
just shorter.
It's the best free haircut I've ever seen. The beard's
Yeah, it
going.
saved me $50 for the next haircut. I can wait another month.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Thanks.
You're okay?
I'm fine.
And you smelled that horrible
Oh,
burning
stunk.
hair?
Well, it burned all my nose hairs out. So for like a day, I kept smelling just burnt hair.
Little Ben said he's been there and done that. Ben, it's a shame that you didn't get engrossed by all the flames, Ben. I'm
right,
joking.
the-
We love little Ben. That's a joke.
The eternal fire is waiting for us all. in the burn up.
Especially on this show. That's right. That's 100% a little taste of what's to come there. The other thing you missed last week before we get into the mailbag and everything, by the way, like I said, if you just tuned in, Taylor Starling's going to be on. We'll celebrate Chris Lytle's birthday. We have a brand new game to debut with both of them. They're fun games. I think you'll be able to play along. You'll like them. But speaking of games, last week we examined one Nick Vespi, one of our photographers, and he had no clue, nor did Brandon, who David Lee Roth was from Van Halen. You said you know him, right?
Yeah, it's from Van Halen.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see how well you know David Lee Roth. We're going to play the game we played last
boy.
week. Did you watch last week? You were on vacation.
No, I was on the beach.
There you go. I like that. Little game show stinger. All right, 4 David Lee Roth stories. You can play along in the chat, too. We'll see if Evan gets these. 2 are true, 2 are bullshit.
Okay.
Pick the real ones. Ready?
Yeah.
Story 1. Backstage bounty. David Lee Roth had Van Halen roadies hand out backstage passes to attractive women in the crowd. The passes were marked so Roth could tell which roadie had found which woman. And if Roth ended up choosing the woman that the roadie sent backstage, that roadie got a cash bonus. True or false?
Oh, totally true.
You're right. That's one. That's good. Oh, we're supposed to go through them all first.
Do I
Sorry.
get a ding ding?
Ding, ding, ding. I don't think we have it set up yet.
Okay.
We're working on a wheel of pain or a wheel of games, too, we can spin to make people do things in here. The Diamond Dave waterbed. You can play along in the chat if you'd like as well, if you missed this last week.
I keep pressing the wrong button for the freaking.
It's all right.
split
You're
screen.
all right,
Sorry,
man.
guys. I've been going.
David Lee Roth, who I know screams and screeches and gets very excited a lot of times. We do know that, Brandon, right? I don't know if that still works, but we know that. Roth required his tour manager to put a king-size waterbed backstage at every arena because regular dressing room couches were supposedly, quote, bad for seduction. True or false?
I'm just trying to think about the logistics of that and if a rider would.
It's David Lee Roth, bro. They were on top of the world in the 80s.
All right, true.
You're wrong. False.
I was gonna say false. I knew the logistics of that wouldn't work out.
All right, story number 3. You would have gotten that one. I feel bad. Years after fronting Van Halen, Roth quietly started riding on ambulances in New York City and became an EMT, responding to real medical calls. He trained and rode with ambulance crews and became an EMT. Is that true or false?
That can't be true.
That is true. I remember when he was
Really?
doing it. I was going to try to hurt myself so he'd show up. He said a lot of people didn't know him because he'd wear the mask. He loved being like...
So the next one's false.
Not always true. Let's see what's happened
I
here.
thought you said it was.
What?
I thought you said you're gonna read 4 and 2.
Oh, yeah, shit. That's why I was supposed to do it differently. It's like quiet.
Yeah.
We did it wrong. We'll give it to you anyway. The Diamond Dave dressing room scandal. But he would do this. Apparently, he had a light outside his dressing room. This is what I think Chris Lytle does. He's being later.
Why are we talking about David Lee? What did I miss?
Because because you weren't here last week.
No.
We wanted to check if you knew who he was since they didn't. I didn't tell you this. I met DavidLee Roth backstage.
Really?
I shook his hands. They were very soft and supple. I enjoyed it, and it was
Great
great.
band, but you got to do some Iron Maiden questions. That's my.
You like Iron? Dude,
that's
I was
my
standing
band.
next to Iron Maiden at the airport, and I didn't even know it wasn't Dave Mustaine. It was the rest of the hangers-on, the ones that aren't really Iron.
Are you talking about
I'm talking Megadeth.
Megadeth?
You said
yeah.
Iron Maiden. I'm
Iron
tired.
Maiden,
That
yeah.
pouch
They fly
isn't
their
working.
own plane. They do.
I know, Eddie.
Yeah.
I know, dude. I've been to
No,
their
no.
concerts.
No,
Iron Maiden's great.
Bruce is a pilot.
I know. It's pretty. Dude, what a voice he's got. Anyway,
No.
Meat Rocket. Is this live? Someone's name's Meat Rocket 69.
We are live.
I like
Tell
this.
me to hold up how many hands or fingers and all. I'll prove it. Or tell Soscia to touch his nose or something.
Whoop, whoop. All right, listen. We'll leave David Lee Roth now, but you did pretty good. You would have
Thanks.
gotten him right if I didn't.
I would have, yeah.
The EMT one.
No, I wouldn't have gotten that because I know. Well, Steve Buscemi on 9/11, he was also a New York City firefighter. He was
The
like
crazy-looking
riding around.
bastard.
Yeah,
I love that guy. All right, let's. We got some time till Taylor gets here, so let's get into the mailbag. We should get into the mailbag. I think we should do that. Let's
do it.
Love it. See what
I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. It's time for mail call.
It is the time where we spotlight you. We love doing that. All of you watching, I know you're watching on Instagram, everywhere you're watching, TikTok, I think now. We appreciate it. I want to remind you, though, that you can come on over, join in the chat. I'm looking at it right now. It's on the YouTube page, The Bare Knuckle Show on YouTube. And let us know what you think. I see a lot of people in there. Now some fighters are in there. I'm just glancing at it. I'm going to forget people, and they're going to go, you forgot me. Let's see. Meat Rocket 69. Matt Guyman's there.
That's a great name.
Nick Vespiano. Little Ben's there. Knuckles to Knives. Who else? Tag Shaw. He's an old school listener. Even Crazier Clown. He went from Crazy Clown to Even Crazier Clown. That was his name.
Wow.
Anthony Yost is here. Swervo Cuts is here. Everyone's here. You can check the chat. Again, the Bare Knuckle Show on YouTube is going on right now. But now I'm going to take my magic finger. I'm going to lick it. Ooh, seductively. I'm going to go, if you want to send an email, do this. I went the wrong way again.
That needs a sound effect.
The Bare Knuckle Show at gmail.com. That's the Bare Knuckle Show at gmail.com. You can always send stuff in. First thing, this is cool. We talked about this last week, Evan, so you're new to this kind of stuff. We challenged people to send in stuff, like when they see the show or anything BKFC on at a bar, because a lot of that's been happening. I'm getting a lot of messages, like people picking up the show, and it's all around places, probably from the Yes Network. And I actually got a guy who emailed us last week who found us on the Yes Network and then tuned into the real show that's not super edited, and he couldn't believe the shit we were saying. This is from Schroeder in Bayonne, New Jersey. He was hanging out at a bar called Dorian's in Jersey City, and that was on the screen Friday night. How cool is that?
Oh, that's probably yes. I got a quick bare knuckle local story.
Go
if you
for
want. Guy at my gym the other day, I had a BKFC shirt on. He walked up. He's like, "Yo, are you a fighter or something?" I'm like, "No, I work there." And he's like, "Dude, I came to the Philly show in June. I'm a huge fan. I got the app, and I'm going to Mohegan this week."
He's going to Mohegan? He's from out here? I love it.
Yeah, for my gym. And he's like, "I'm going to Mohegan. I bought the ringside VIP seats." I was like, "Dude, that's awesome. I'll see you there."
I love it.
Shout out to Namish.
Namish?
Yeah, and that's actually, I never remember people's names, but his name is like Namish.
Namish.
Yeah, so it's easy
great.
to remember.
Great.
See him there.
Well, we appreciate you, Namish. Let's see. Here's another sighting of the Bare Knuckle Show. We're hearing from Evan. We're hearing from people from bars and from Bayonne. But now, this, it doesn't say a name, but it says they saw the show recently, and they were flipping through channels. And there you go. Oh, yeah. That's Yes Network. That's me and Eddie. Yeah. That's super cool. Thank you for sending that in. I do have a question. If people are watching us so much, should we change the name to the Bare Knuckle Show?
I like that.
Because they're watching us, right? Isn't that what you taught me? Isn't that what that's called?
What?
There's chairs in the hotel room. They're cuck chairs.
The cuck chair. Yeah.
All right. Well, Bare Knuckle Show. There you go. The next thing we want to get into that Evan may have missed last week, KG Walsh, the future bare knuckle fighting superstar. Now, he emailed us last week. He said, I'm off of 12 years in prison. If I had 6 weeks with a real trainer, it's effing over, man. Check out my YouTube page. I'm just a star ready to be born. Last week we checked it out, and for some reason there was nothing on it. This week I'm sure there's something on it. Let's look. There's the star. Ready to be born. I see nothing. Yeah, exactly. That's a great sound effect. We'll have to keep checking every week. That guy had stuff on there when he sent it to me. He was hitting himself in like you can take it off. I'm sick of looking at it. With barbells in the stomach and stuff. And then he just deleted everything when I went to show it on the show. So
why?
KG Walsh, I don't know, fresh out of prison. Maybe they got him. Maybe he's back in.
Was that the guy who sent the letter?
No, it's another guy.
Oh.
We have big fans in prison, man.
We're big in the correctional
We need to
system.
do a Folsom show.
I agree, man. Get some Johnny Cash vibes. They did that on the A-Team one time. They went and I think it was Rick James did a jail show. Super freak. But yeah, KG Walsh, nothing there still. We'll keep checking on him. Let's skip over Big Reed because I don't think he sent anything in this week, but we love our flat-footed street hustler. This is interesting.
You can just go to his channel and find something
Big
great.
Reed 777, right?
Click on any video.
And you'll be enlightened. He's a guy that promotes up in Fenway.
I met him.
Yeah, I'm glad you got to meet him.
Oh my God! I gave him the big hug.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was like, "I'm your biggest fan."
We
Big
all
Reed."
are.
And you know what he did? He gave me a flyer. He was still promoting.
He said,
I'm like, "Dude, I work here."
He was like, buy tickets.
"Yeah." He's like, "Here you go, man." I'm like, "Thanks, Big Reed."
Come to the show. All right. Well, this is from last week. This is good too. Ludwig wanted us to guess this one last week. I don't know if you remember Ludwig from last week, Brandon. Only problem was we couldn't find the video, so he sent an email back to us, and he said this to us. He said, resending the video since the first one got lost somewhere in that highly sophisticated operation you call a show. Clown show over there. Don't lose this one. He wants to know, thank you for that. He wants to know, does she stop the car, yes or no? And we can commentate as we watch, but let's see what he means. Do you think she's going to jump in or not? I think he's wondering. That's going really slow. If she's not in yet, I don't see her getting in. Oh my God, this is bad.
Just get in the car.
It's not that hard. Dukes of Hazzard. Jump in that shit.
Get in.
What is she doing? How? I mean, I know she's portly and out of shape, but
Wow.
oh my God, dude, is she getting in?
Fucking car.
Let's see. Oh, she made it. Oh, there goes the car. Oh, it can't get any worse than that. Oh, yes, it can. Oh shit.
Bro, come on.
Thank you for resending that. I feel bad for her, but
Shit.
But how do you not get in that car? I don't care how old or out of shape you are. You're right there.
Did her leg get run over?
She got run over, then she lost her car down. Oh my God.
I feel like the person filming could have.
Yeah, tried. What is
Yeah, you could have.
That's the problem with society. these
Yeah,
days.
But then
just
we
wanna
wouldn't have a
film
show.
shit.
Yeah.
Keep filming. No, you could have helped her. You could call a tow truck or something for the car, not for her.
I mean, that was like 25 seconds.
Look at that, dude. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh. And he didn't walk over if the car hit her. Oh my God. Wow. Well, we hope she's okay. It's a beautiful advertisement for Kia.
That's awful.
It's terrible. Ouch, they said. All right. Guys, do me a favor if you're watching on the YouTube channel, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share this. Let people know where we are so we keep spreading this virus we call a show. You can do that if you're watching anywhere else. Hit us on the Bare Knuckle Show. And make sure you hit the bell so you know when we go live every week. Because we have a really cool show next week. We'll do like a build-up to Fenway. I got Harry coming on. Kai's coming on. It's going to be awesome. Let's get back to the mailbag. Speaking of Kai, Tyson sent this in about Kai Stewart. He said, Kai Stewart is doing this thing, the Dummy of the Week. Let's see who the Dummy of the Week is. I didn't get to see this yet. Oh.
I'm number one on Bartrek, and Kai Stewart, you f***ing pussy, I want that strap. Come get me, baby. I want it.
Classic! Dummy of the week. Listen here. Mr. Harry had a lot to say about me, but let's go in and look at exactly who Harry Gigliotti is. He's an 0-5 amateur, 9-5 pro boxer, 16-10 overall record. That's not a good record. Bro, shut up. You're also from Boston. Name one world champion that's come out of Boston. You can't. Stop letting words come out of your face with that tacky and annoying accent that you have, especially if you're going to let someone like Timmy do this to you.
Just a beautiful uppercut we always talk about. See the punch you don't see, the right hand afterwards. Gigliotti had a good punch to the body. Man, that was devastating. Uppercut again. Down goes Harry Gigliotti.
Shut up, you dummy of the week.
That's a Dummy of the Week. Good idea. I mean, Harry, his Dummy of the Week, obviously they're trying to get at each other. I think it's working for both of them. They're both going at it. So Kai's never at a shortness for words. King Kai saying what he feels. And maybe Harry will answer that next week when we have them both on. Let's move to our KO. By the way, August 29th, I should say that, Fenway Park, the biggest show I think we've ever done. Make sure you're tuned into it. Make sure you bought tickets. If you can fly in, if you got the extra money, this is a show you want to be at if you're a big Bare Knuckle fan. BKFC.com for more. Let's get to the KO of the week, the knockout of the week, the unconsciousness of the week. I can't say unconscious. I forgot. All right. Let's go to the knockout of the week. This comes from Rick No, that's not the one. I don't think that's what Rick sent. Because Rick says this is a Democrat. This is from email.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah.
This is the Democrat one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is. I'm sorry. This is a Democrat politician at the beach running his mouth, F around and find out. He says, I didn't see this yet. Let's watch.
He wants to go to the hospital. Come here.
Look at this guy. What's he wearing, first of all?
I'm 45 years old.
He's got underwear on?
He's got a nerd.
Him yelling at a woman.
Yeah, he's a woman for yelling at a woman. Oh, no.
Boy.
Why would you push that guy? Oh, you idiot. He deserves it. Through the chairs. This is great. He's going to swing a chair at him? Oh! You got knocked the fuck out! That's what he's saying to him.
Oh, look, he's waking him up.
He's going to wake him up, punch him in the face again.
Yeah. What you fucking about, Holly boy? Yeah? Try to stay right here.
What's he still running his mouth? You're going to jail? Look at him. He can barely walk. Look at.
What's he wearing?
I don't know. He looks like an idiot.
It's like underwear.
I think that was in
It's not
Maui.
even a bathing suit.
So as that was playing, I kind of looked at some of the info on it. Apparently, this guy, this is all alleged, I'm telling you what I'm reading, was threatening an old 61-year-old man or something. His music was too loud. The guy asked him to turn it down. They threatened to shoot him or stab him or something. What the hell's the matter? That guy, he had to be drunk, right? I mean, why would he push that guy?
I mean, you ever been to the beach and you hear people blasting music too
That's
loud?
the best part of the beach.
It is annoying.
Nah, it's great. It's a soundtrack.
Yeah.
If it's good music.
Well, you go to Wildwood all the time. So,
I'm going to Wildwood. I can't wait. Actually, that trip's coming
I bet
up.
you can't.
I can. It's gonna be great.
Oh, you got another Wildwood trip coming up?
Yeah, it's this week, and I'm literally flying from Wildwood to Fenway.
Nice.
And by the way, don't insult Wildwood. Your boss has a condo there too.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Have you ever been invited there?
Nope.
He told me I could use it.
I just never go.
Yeah,
Same
I know.
thing.
Well, every year you're like, let's do the show
And he's- and no,
at the beach house.
I am kind of
Never
bummed.
do.
I am kind of.
We should all go. We should take him up on his offer. And
We
actually
really
just
show up.
Take over his house.
The Dave Feldman.
Just
Beach
show up when
Bonanza.
unannounced.
We should do it and just go live on the Bare Knuckle Show on Instagram.
from the Wildwood Boardwalk.
No, from his house. I was going to try to do the show from Skinny Joey's this year, but I'm going to run home next week and do a quick Fenway thing. That's why I know that's coming up, so that'll be great. Bonus, Little Ben. Little Ben in the chat, as always. Big fan of the show. We love Little Ben. We joke about him. But bonus KO of the week, he sent this in. I did not see it. I have no clue what it is. All I know is that age verification was needed, so I'm afraid.
Oh, I saw this.
Oh, this one's great.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Whoa!
Yo, his pants fell down. He's got whitey tights. He's got, like,
Walk
little-
around
little
town
girl
with pants
fucking-
on the ground. Remember that guy? Pants on the ground. I want to see that again. Let me see that again. He said there's no way this isn't the knockout of the week. I concur.
He's like yelling at people.
What's he saying?
Empty your pockets.
Shut the fuck up.
Does he have
Whoa!
a weapon in his
Look at
hand?
that dread. Look at the dread over the camera.
It is deserved, right? Dickhead.
I said well-deserved.
Good Samaritan right
A
there.
well-deserved knockout of the week. I love it. That's great. Thank you, Rick, and thank you, Little Ben, for sending that in. Now, this is interesting. Last week, for the first time ever, we had the same knockout of the week and the same bonus knockout of the week, Evan. The reason it was the same is because it was crazy. It was these guys jumping dirt bikes and like flipping and hurting themselves. And somebody sent one angle in. I've never had this happen. Then somebody sent another angle in, like from the same thing. It was awesome. But now you guys must be, I don't know, something in the air, because I was looking this week, and you know that guy always sends stuff in where guys like Die, you say, KMS Records records, what the hell he calls himself. He sent this in, but so did Sammy O shit.
I saw this one too. Yeah, that's a good one.
This is
this one.
Let's watch. This is a good one. His ass is out. He's
Damn.
got beer all over him.
We've all been there.
God damn, John, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Poor John. You say John was his name? Oh, John. Well, thank you for that, KMSK, whatever your name is, Records, and Sammy O shit. 2 weeks in a row, we've had the same content. That means people are paying attention. That means, I guess, the Bare Knuckle Show has seeped into your mind somehow, where it's kind of like an algorithm of your mind. You know what we like. Let's see what else we have. By the way, this is good. So I tell you about coming on over to the Bare Knuckle Show on YouTube. We're starting to get interesting stuff going on YouTube, too. Not a ton of comments. I mean, in the live ones there are, but when they come back, people don't always comment. We love when you comment. And we want to see a comment. This is from, I guess, 2 weeks ago. This was interesting. It was a comment that, apparently they're using our channel to kind of tell them so they want to fight, get back in the game, call people out. Brandon, I can't see that. You're going to have to read it for me.
Another great episode. I really hope they do the trading cards. I bet they sell surprisingly well. Sturgis card looks super solid for a card without a title fight. Somewhat unrelated. I'm trying to come back soon. I want a rematch against Atchison. I guess we will see what actually happens.
He wants a rematch. He's trying to come back. Who is it? I can't see the name on there.
Scott Roberts.
Oh, I think I remember. What was his nickname? Yeah, the Mad Poet. That's why I remember him. He fought twice maybe for us. I remember the Mad Poet name. If you saw him, you'll probably, there he is. Is that him? No. If you saw him, you'll remember him probably. Look him up on the BKFC page, BKFC.com. You go there and just search his name. But yeah, he's using. I love it. I don't care who it is. I love the fact that Instagram is being used to. I must have sent the link to. What? That's cool, but I got to send this to. I sent Lytle's link to the wrong person. Who did I send Lytle's link to for when he comes on later? I don't know. Let's see. I don't know either. Damn it. Hold on. Now, see, this is what happens. I drag the show down. Does anybody have Lytle's phone number in there? Can you send him the link so I can get with Taylor? Get with Taylor. I didn't mean.
You don't need my phone number. I'm right here.
That would be a huge help. If not, we'll address it in a minute.
I have his number.
Yeah, just send him the Zoom link if you could have. I appreciate it, man.
Here.
Thank you for doing that. I don't know who the hell. Somebody's gonna come on. Someone's gonna come on with him. I don't know who I texted that to. I thought I did. Anyway, we have Taylor coming up in a moment. Let's see. So I love that. What I was saying is, I love that you're commenting. I love that you're calling people out. Use this show how you would. Use us like a cheap slut. We'll do whatever. Before we get to Taylor starting in a couple minutes, another Taylor, Taylor Dagner, apparently fighting soon. Somebody sent this in the email. Do you guys know who she's fighting? I don't know, but they're asking. I don't know if it's been announced.
It hasn't been announced.
But I'll tell you who I'd like to see her fight, and I have no clue. I'd love to see her fight Gabriella Roman. I feel like, what's Gabriella, like number 5 maybe ranking, flyweight? She has a little bit of a story. She had a big upset. She had TKO, and she has that aggressive style. So I feel like that fight will be a fight where somebody's going to get tested. Like it's going to be crazy immediately. I would like to see that fight. But even if I don't see that, I'm sure it'll be a good one. We're looking forward to Taylor. We know she watches all the time, and she's fun to watch fight. We saw that at Mohegan Sun last time. Now this time we're going to Mohegan Sun this Friday night. Make sure you're tuned in, by the way, BKFC.com. Another big piece of news here would be Chelsea Dotson has signed with Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Who's Chelsea Dotson? Well, if you don't know, she is the wife of John Dotson. She's done that slap stuff before. Obviously a beautiful woman. She looks like she's in great shape. I'm excited to see what she's going to do. Is it a multi-fight? A multi-fight deal. I'd like to see them both on the same card. Can you imagine training both at the same time for a bare knuckle fight in that house? It'd be great. It'd be great. So congratulations. Welcome, Chelsea. We're glad you're here. The other thing I want to get to is, with Fenway Park coming up, I'm very excited. I've been thinking more and more about fighting at Fenway, baseball. It's August 29th. It's going down. BKFC.com for more. We're going to talk to Taylor Starling in just a minute. But as I thought, I want to challenge you to something if you're listening, especially if you're an old school gamer, video game. This came to my head. I heard this the other day, and I want to see if you know what this is the theme to. Drop it in the chat. Again, if you're anywhere else but the Bare Knuckle Show on YouTube, head over. Drop it in the chat. Let's hit it. Let's see what we can. Remember, it's not this. You know? Drop it in the chat. As soon as I heard it, I'm like, I forgot about that game. It was a great game. Again, if you were a gamer when Nintendo was early, you'll know what it was. Drop it in the chat. We'll let you know. Fenway Park coming up. Taylor Starling's going to be on in just a moment. Let's give them the reveal because they're probably already commenting, and it's just on a delay. So let's reveal what it is before we get to Taylor. That was, if you've guessed, RBI Baseball. Remember that game? That was the first game where they had real players, I think. Had to be from the 80s, maybe? Huge game back in the day. I was thinking of that. Very excited about that. And now, since we're talking about baseball and Fenway, very excited, very, very excited to keep the baseball coming. Well, kind of fighting, too. Speaking of baseball, how about Fenway Park? How about our friend Taylor Starling? I almost said Taylor Swift. Taylor! There she is. Oh, my God.
What do you mean? My name is Taylor Jackson now.
She's funny. She's funny. Hey, Taylor, how are you?
Hi, Brian. I'm great. How are you doing?
Great. You're at the gym. That's great. I love that you're there.
I know. I got training at 1 o'clock, but I made sure I was here on time so I could sit and have a good chat with you guys.
You were here early. I love that about you. That was great.
I'm always early. If you're not 10 minutes early, you're late.
Yeah, that's like an Army or Marine military thing. I'm always fighting to be on time.
It's also a kids' football thing.
You love kids' football, don't you, Brandon?
Yeah, I love it.
It's one of your favorite things, isn't it?
It's amazing.
When the coaches go, "Let's go! You're 7 years old. Work harder. Don't be a pussy.
Don't be last.
You're in last place. You're a loser." Sorry, I get up. Sometimes they're a little abrasive, the young people, the football coaches. Anyway, Taylor, I've noticed something about you. We're going to go all over the place here because you're a regular, you're a friend to the show, so there's just like no structure. You know that. But what I've noticed about you, other than your fun fights, your insane fights, I should say, your wonderful tattoos. I have none. You have all the tattoos. I've noticed that I feel like when BKFC decides to do something big, they always seem to call in the Killer B. I mean, do you feel that way? If you think about it, like, what do we have? There's Fenway now coming up, but you've done Knuckle Mania, Blood for Blood, Sturgis. Like, all the big shows where, I don't want to say insane in a bad way, but like in a completely insane event, they call in the Killer B. What's that feel like? Why is that? Oh, my gosh.
I'm a performer through and through, whether it's in the ring, outside of the ring. I like to entertain the masses, so I think I can speak well. I think they know where to put me. I like spreading the gospel, Brian. You already know. So I'm spreading the gospel, taking it to Boston, and I'm going to let people know what BKFC is all about. I'm excited. When I fight people, they train harder. When I fight anywhere, everyone comes. It's a big spectacle. So it's heavy as the head that wears the crown, but I'm excited.
Well, you speak of a crown, you led me right into it. You've been in the studio before. You're one of the few, the proud right now, that have been in the studio. And you gave us gifts when you came in. There's actually a picture from Knuckle Mania that we hold back here. Well, where is it?
Yep, a relic.
Autographed relic. Yeah, that's from Knuckle Mania. That's the first one, the one that brought you to the dance, so to speak. And then this is huge. You talk about a crown. This is iconic. I'm going to ruin it. See, this is what you wore to the weigh-in show. And you always wear...
That's when I fought John.
There you go. So you always wear something cool to the weigh-in show. Thank you for giving us this. That's why we display it.
Where's the other? She wore a different crown for Blood for Blood.
Oh, I did. I have that one. The zip tie crown.
This is the zip tie crown, isn't it? This is the zip tie one, but it looks great. There you go, Blood for Blood. Look, that's what I'm saying. You always have I notice you always flip the hair too for your picture before you take it. You flip it. It looks beautiful. The long
for the inside thing. That's me and Nick Singh. He's always like, flip your hair so I can get a really cool photo of it. I always flip my hair.
It does look cool. It does look cool. He is right about that. But we see this. You show up ready to go. Like you said, you're a performer through and through. All these great outfits at weigh-in shows, ready to fight. Now here we are at Fenway Park. What can we expect as far as an outfit at Fenway Park? Do you have something picked out? Can you tell us or no?
Oh my gosh, nothing other than the Red Sox. That's all I'm going to say. It's really cool. The lady who designed it came up with the best idea, and I can't wait for everybody to see it. It's something I couldn't even come up with on my own. So Boston, baby.
I love it. It's gonna be.
I got to pull up and I got to represent.
You do. They're gonna love it, I'm sure. And you know, I think about your different outfit changes, and it just is make me think. You're too young. You probably never heard of this. Maybe some people in the chat have. When I was growing up, there was a thing called bench warmers. They were like trading cards, and I was probably 10, and we would like bring them to school, and we think we were being all bad because there's like hot chicks. Now, can you look up bench warmers? Show her what they are. There's the pack. What's it say on there? Good or something?
10 collector cards per pack. Trading cards never look so good.
What a weirdo. But my point,
let's see.
I was 10. Let's see if they show any of them. They'd have chicks like dressed up as, this is like 92. Look, and we were like in the schoolyard trading these things. We would get them at the car store. We thought we were naughty.
Brooke Morales.
I don't even know who these people are.
Right,
just dressed as different people. All right, I don't need to see all these weirdos.
Merchandise.
I do.
Oh, yeah.
What we got here?
Taylor, you could have had a career in bench warmers. Who remembers bench warmers?
Stephanie Jonick.
Ben's probably like, where's the ones with the armpit hair?
Yeah. Oh!
Give me a real woman.
Speaking of, I was at a wedding the other night, and my brother-in-law, it was the next morning, we were at breakfast. I was sitting there randomly. I go, can I ask you a question, Jacob? He goes, what's up? I'm like, these two weirdos that I work with, and you're young like them. I said, they're into armpit hair. And he's like, really? I'm like, yeah. And his girl was absolutely repulsed. And I'm
really?
Like, yeah. And then he's like, I'm like, no, but like long, like hipster. He's like, oh my God. So
not that long.
You said you wanted to braid the shit.
No, I'm not like that.
Look,
Listen, I'm not backpedaling.
Taylor,
I'll
lift
die
your
on
arms
this
up.
hill.
Do you have any armpit hair going? Turn the boys on. Oh,
I actually do.
Get close. Come on.
But it's blonde. Oh, that's just stubble. You're okay.
I would say like I could do anything, and Vespi's he's all over it. So
I know.
I've heard.
We talk about
hair.
Why do you feed me stuff? I've heard it every time you're in a hotel next.
We're pandering to our French audience.
I hear shouts coming out of your room, and I thought you were in trouble. I tried to send security one time. I didn't know what was going on, but I guess it was you.
We'll see who gets put next to us in Boston.
I don't want to. Well, you're going to be focused on the fight. You can't be doing
Probably James.
Women weak.
That's when
legs.
the animal comes out before I fight.
God, Lord. All right. Let's get back to fight. That took a really wrong turn there. I don't care about
great.
Look, Evan loves the armpit hair.
That's why Nick's always late. So
he's smelling the armpit hair.
The weigh-ins.
Swervo Cut says, what the F is going on right now? Esteban Rodriguez like, this is classic. Anyway, Vespi's near
It
laughing.
always happens. It always happens when I'm on here.
Off the rail. Fenway Park. Let's get back to that for a minute, and then we'll go back to the craziness. Got a lot of fun for you coming up. Fenway Park. When they told you that, you kind of talked about, it's another big deal of a fight, but that's huge. I would argue it's probably the biggest thing we've ever done. Where were you at when you got that offer? Did it take you time to think, or you just said, I'm doing it. I have to do it. Fenway Park.
I was actually on my way to Jersey for the Liberty Brawl.
Okay.
And I got a call, and it was like, you're fighting at Fenway. And I was like, no way. Because I really wanted Sturgis, of course. Like, that's just, I'm just used to Sturgis. But then I was like, Fenway's even bigger. I can't wait. I'm excited. I love, like I said, when they bring me in to show off for Bare Knuckle, I couldn't ask for anything more. So I'm excited. It's going to be huge, and I can't wait to put on a show and make a lot of new fans.
So you look at all these big, and you always do, and you're fun to put on a show. I'm sure people are going to love you. But you look at all these events you've done, And I feel like walking out on the field at Fenway, I don't know, I've never done it, you've never done it, but it might be one of the biggest adrenaline rushes of your life. Look at all the huge fights you've been involved in. I'm not talking about the actual fight. I'm talking about the walkout. We've talked many times about your dance at Knuckle Mania because you didn't know what to do. You're just pumped up. You're having a great time. But what do you think? And it doesn't have to be one of the main ones. It could be anyone. What do you think your favorite entrance was as far as adrenaline? Where did you feel the best where you were making that walk?
Sturgis was pretty crazy. That one was wild just because before we walk out, we're actually sitting there in the back before, the fight before us is going on. So you're sitting there for 15, 20 minutes before you even think about walking out, and you're watching everything. And in Sturgis, it's like a hot sweat box where the lighting guy's at and the DJ, everyone's right there, and you're just waiting, and it's hot as hell, and you can see outside and all of the people and the whole rally going on. So that one was pretty crazy. Blood for Blood was a good adrenaline. It was I know I'm about to pump these fans the hell up, and I just turned into a character. I always do, but I just flipped a switch and turned into a completely different person. Fenway Park's going to be interesting. I'm how is this going to work? Are we coming out of a dugout? Are we coming out of a tunnel entrance? It's fun. I'm excited. I can't wait for it.
I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be a huge show. The Green Monster, man, it's iconic. It's going to be awesome. August 29th, that goes down. By the way, BKFC.com, some tickets still remain, and you can watch it live, and you should. It's going to be a very historic moment for fighting, a huge event, the first time we're ever in Fenway, Boston, Massachusetts, all of it. It's going to be huge. And I'll tell you what, I've been watching. You've experienced Philadelphia many times. I feel like Boston is Philadelphia. We're the same craziness. So I think it's going to be a great fight night. Let's talk about, there's something I wanted to, of course, your opponent. We got to talk about Kat. Pop Rocky.
Pop Rocky.
So what are your thoughts on her? What do you know about her? Just tell me about that fight. How do you plan on attacking the fight? Everything.
I'm really excited to fight Kat. I have a lot of respect for Kat. So before I ever knew who Kat was, I watched her on The Ultimate Fighter.
Yep.
And I got to learn a lot about her story. She stutters, she had a rough, different hurdles in life, as we all do. And she gained a lot of respect from me. That's someone, when I watched The Ultimate Fighter, I was oh man, this girl has a really cool story. Then she came over to BKFC and she had her debut against Shelby Cannon, and I was actually working media, and I interviewed her, and she was just so genuine, so nice, so cool. So to step in there with her is going to be an honor. She's an athlete, man. She's in Denver, Colorado with the altitude. She's training very, very hard. Like I said, when people fight me, they just take it up another notch.
Of course. And
I get a target on my back where people work harder than they've ever worked before. So I know she's going to bring it, but she ain't me. So I can't wait to step in there.
I love it. Well, we're excited. There's always fun when you fight. We enjoy watching it. And, you've been part of the show, so we take an extra interest in you. I do want to ask you that, I don't think I've ever asked you this. What's the difference between, and I've known you the whole time, you now as a fighter, as a person, maybe mentally, physically, everything, from the little girl, essentially, that walked in at Knuckle Mania, the first one. What's the difference?
For sure. I'm mentally on another level. I'm just happy and satisfied, and my life isn't chaotic, and I don't have all of these, back then I was handling things in an unhealthy way, definitely self-sabotaging and not handling the negatives the right way. And I was kind of just training just to train, because it was show up, train, that's it, you fight, you're good. Now I have more of a plan of attack. I have support in a wonderful husband, support in my gyms I'm in. I have people I can lean on, and I've just gotten really smart with my strategy of how I train, when I train, what output I'm putting in, and it's gotten a lot better. But I would say mentally being on a even playing field has helped out. I definitely used to be just very chaotic and more fighting so out of traumatic response. It was I'm mad at the world, I have to fight. And now it's oh, I'm fighting because I love fighting and I like the science behind it, and I like training and getting better.
We like following your journey. We really enjoy it, and we appreciate the fact that we've been able to follow you on this journey. I'll tell you what we'll do before you get out of here. Let's play a game. You want to play a game, Taylor?
Let's play a game.
All right, it's a baseball game for you. I have a special baseball game. I'm going to call it Out of Left Field. You like that? Nice little name.
I like that.
So, of course, we're going to find out, since you're fighting at Fenway, how much you know about baseball. And there's some real Major League Baseball player names here, and others are completely made up. You have to tell me what the real ones are and what the made-up ones are. You ready?
Okay.
So if it's a real ball player, say real ball player. If it's not, you say out of left field. Out of left field. Are you ready?
Okay.
First one. Guy's name is Oil Can Boyd. Real or fake?
Real.
You're right. Played for the Boston Red Sox. 1982 to 1989. Good sound effect. All right. Next one is Buck McCracken. Real or fake? Fake is right. Next one, Duke Slaughter.
Real.
Fake. All right, here's one. This is a good one. Real or fake? His name is Pete Lecoq.
Real.
You know Lecoq, huh? It's it's real. He played for Taylor! He played cock, Lecoq is so real. Cubs
Turning red, like I'm turning red.
1972 to 1980. Lecoq! Good job. All right. That's a real one. Pete Lecoq, Cubs and Royals, 72 to 80.
Okay.
How about real or fake? Skip Doolittle.
Real.
Fake. Real or fake? Razor Shines.
Man, now I don't even know anymore.
That's the point.
Real.
You sure?
No.
You gonna stick with that?
Yes, yeah.
Good. I tried to screw you up. You're right. You're correct. He played for the Montreal Expos from 1983 to 1987. That actually reminds me of a very funny joke about this guy, Pee Wee Herman. What's Pee Wee Herman's favorite baseball teams? The New York Yankees and the Montreal Expos. Do you get that joke?
No.
He got caught whacking off in a movie theater years ago. That's
now I get it.
Okay. I still
R.I.P. Pee Wee Herman.
I still think he's innocent. All right. Let's see. How about Dickie Longwood? Real or fake?
That's fake.
You are correct. All right. Rusty Kuntz. Real or fake?
Spell that.
R-U-S-T-Y space K-U-N-T-Z. Rusty Kuntz.
Real.
Real? You sure?
No.
All right. You want to stick with it?
Yeah.
All right. She's correct. Rusty Kuntz was a real player on the White Sox.
I know a thing or two about a cut.
That's a baseball.
That's right.
My in-laws are going to see that and kick my ass.
You're not doing anything wrong. We're talking names.
Are you
here.
sure it's pronounced? Is it Kuntz, perhaps?
I don't know.
It's probably Coons.
Some base.
Rusty cunt.
Well, that's somebody who knows
baseball. At least
baseball.
it's not Harry.
Harry. All right. White Sox, Twins, and Tigers, 79 to 85 he played. You guys can look it up. That was what the producers told me. Rusty Kuntz. I say cunts. All right. Here's another one. It's just a name. We're not saying anything wrong. You think Yes Network will let us play this one?
Yeah.
Baseball bat.
That's right. A big one. That's why we're talking about Johnny Dickshot. Is that a real or a fake baseball player? Johnny Dickshot.
That's fake.
You are wrong. That is real. He played for the Pirates, the Giants, and the White Sox. Ready? From 1936 to 1945. All right, we're getting through these. How about Urban Shocker, real or fake?
Fake.
Sure?
No.
Real. St. Louis Browns, New York Yankees, 1916 to 1928. How about Mickey Hardwick, real or fake?
Real.
Fake. You're wrong. Oh, you're doing good before. We'll keep tally next time with this. We're almost through this. Boots Poffenberger.
Real.
He played for the Dodgers. You are correct. Chipper McGee, real or fake?
Real.
Fake. Wrong. All right, last one. You ready? Last one. You ready?
Yeah.
The guy's name is Coco Crisp. Real or fake?
Real.
You are right. He played for the Red Sox. You'll be fighting in Fenway Park. He played for them in 2006 to 2008. You did pretty well. I wanted to say some of those bad words without getting in trouble. So I was able to do that.
Literally was my strategy was like, if it's some weird dick name, Brian definitely came up with this.
What do I always have dick on the brain? Why are you saying?
Want to talk baseball?
you, Evan or Brandon, one of you three is coming up with dick names. So.
Maybe all of us. Oh, man. All right, let's see.
You were like, everybody has to come in with a dick name today. Throw it in the hat.
We would have throw a dick in the hat. We'd have 15 each. So very excited about Fenway Park for you. Very, very excited.
I got all the Red Sox. That's what I'm.
That's what I was going to say. That is true. Now, I don't know if we talked about cards earlier, the trading cards. I knew you were going to be a part of that when they come out. We're very excited about those. I see Kai Stewart's in the chat. I know some kid just got a one-on-one of his. It was a big deal. You want to talk trading cards. These are not the BKFC trading cards, but have you seen these baseball cards they made of you? Show them the baseball. Show her the baseball card. Look at that.
Look at that.
That's
Woo!
like an old school Topps card from back in the day. And
that should be in the, what's it called? The pack that you just showed. Boing. The ones you just had. The with the ladies.
Oh,
the creepy guy.
The creepy guy. The bench warmers. Hey man, maybe
there you go.
If they're still around from 1992, we might be able to negotiate that. Then other little boys that are like 10 and 11 years old can Google you in the Google their eyes over you in the schoolyard. The other one I wanted to bring up. This is really cool, and this bothers me. And you're young too. Both guys in this room never heard of Bo Jackson.
Yeah, no idea.
Bo Jackson was like,
Bo Jackson.
Yeah, there was Neon Dion. That was a very famous picture there. Bo Jackson. He played baseball in the major leagues, and then he played football as well in the NFL. So he was on fire. He was all over the place. I think he played for the Royals, maybe. I forget what team he played for, but that's a great photo, an iconic photo. And if you want to see that again, hit the Bare Knuckle Show on where are we at? Instagram, and you can share that as well. I mean, we're promoting Fenway. We want to see Taylor fight. It's going to be great. Taylor,
that was a fun. Nick took that photo. He killed it, and had to oil myself up for him for the camera.
Did you oil yourself up, or does he normally do that for you?
I did it that time, but he was busy setting up his stuff. He definitely had a ball enjoying watching the process.
Yeah, what normally would happen if you weren't married to Nick? And I'm being real. Like if that's a shoot, do they do that? Like do they get your back for you? Like
depends on the budget.
You know what's crazy is I actually fought for a promotion before, and they had a bottle of baby oil. This is like some P. Diddy shit. They had a bottle of baby oil in the room, and they said, "Here you go. Oil yourself up before you stand on this backdrop."
Did you do it?
I did. Everybody did.
Hey, Diddy's like, yeah. Anyway, yeah. That's what I say about Fenway. I know a lot of people are coming to Fenway Park August 29th. Who knows who could show up? I do know that P. Diddy will not be there. You will be safe. Maybe baby oil, but no P. Diddy. We're looking forward to it August 29th. Taylor, the Killer Bee Starling, going to be fighting Cat Pop Rocky. We're very excited for it. Taylor, thanks for making time for us today, my friend.
Of course. I love you guys. Have a great day. Have a great show.
We love you back. See you later.
Bye.
Yo, she takes me down weird roads sometimes.
When did those trading cards come out?
I think it's a while. I think they had it's like next year or something. I'm gonna get more details on that. I saw they were just at a major sports collectible show. Yeah. They're asking me about doing some stuff with it. If it makes sense, we'll do it.
Get a Soscia card?
They're talking about. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta see if the fans think we should do. I might even. You know what I want to do? I want to let the fans maybe pick my card if we go that route. We'll see if contractually we get everything settled and we'll go from there.
I got a card.
Already?
Yeah.
Don't be telling people that yet. You better make sure you have it.
I already signed my little signatures and everything.
Oh,
I had to sign like 1,500.
1,200, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I got to do that. When do they do
They asked me, they're like, do you want to do it? I'm like, I mean, not really. They're like, no, it'll be good. It's like good filler. I'm like, okay, I'll be your
filler?
Filler.
You're a fluffer?
The elusive.
Did anybody send Lytle the link?
Yeah, I'm looking at him right now.
Oh, he's here? He's waiting?
Yeah.
Let me get ready for Lytle. But yeah, so that's going to be super cool, the card deal. We'll keep you updated on all that stuff as it happens. Let me get ready for Chris Lights Out Lytle. It's been a while since we had our friend on the show. Yep. Lucky to have him here. Very excited to see him. Yep. Chris Lights Out Lytle. A lot to talk to with him. Excuse me. He's been at tryouts. He's been at all the shows. This is the guy. If I can stop burping. I'm sorry, Chris. When it comes to BKFC, Chris Lytle. Maybe he could train that guy that was in prison for 12 years and needs 6 weeks of training to be a star. We'll see. Lytle, you there?
He's here.
Oh, there you go.
What's happening, baby? I'm not training any prisoners, so don't do that. I will tell you, though, I am, me and you are going to go hang out at Feldman's beach house or whatever the hell you said he had. I didn't even know it. Nobody tells me this stuff, but we're going to be there.
Wow, yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. Chris Lights Out Lytle down the shore was, hey, Lytle, can I ask you a question? Don't get upset with me. Did you get stung by a bee or something? What's going on?
You got punched in the face.
A little bit of a car accident, man.
Are you okay? What? Is that true? Are you
okay?
I
broke my nose, but boom, it's all right, though.
I'm so sorry that happened. What happened? Can you talk about it or no?
Yeah, no, with a friend who, it doesn't rain too much out here in Vegas, but when it does, the roads get slick, and you got to pay attention to the road. Your rear end hit somebody, and I was like, man, I thought I did enough damage to my nose when I fought, but boom, I swelled up.
I thought he was going to say
training.
I thought he was going to say he was down in a ditch and some lady lost control of her car and was chasing her.
I would have called back. That was good. No, I actually, I'm glad you're okay. And not to be funny, but like, you get punched in the face for a living. You did. And then you get this where the cop's like, oh, he's Lido. He'll be all right.
Man, I mean, you should see how many different times when I was training, especially, I constantly had black eyes, swollen faces. It was constant. I mean, I remember when I first got in the fire department, people just thought, like, what's wrong with this guy, man? I mean, he's always getting in street fights all the time. They didn't know I was fighting UFC.
I know that you were. We don't have to get deep into it, but I'll share it because you've told the story in the show before. When you were barred from wedding pictures when you were in the wedding because it was after you fought Joe Riggs, right? Wasn't there some kind of weird?
Yeah. Oh man, it was bad. I had stitches here. My eye was black.
They wouldn't let you do photos.
Who's your friend? I went straight to the wedding and I flew straight to Phoenix. It was awesome.
You're awesome. Hey man, look, let's talk a little bit about. We got a lot to get to, and we don't have tons of time, but let's talk about tryouts. We just had tryouts last week. Can you talk a little bit about tryouts and tell us what you saw at these tryouts?
Yeah, I love doing the tryouts. We have obviously a big fight coming up in New Jersey. Hopefully, have we announced that? So I don't.
No, well, now we did. No, I'm kidding.
We announced the event. I think
there's no fights announced yet. I don't think somebody was in the chat complaining about that.
Never mind. Well, anyway, I just like doing trials for fun. So we went and man, I love when we do the trials. You're always going to find some very good fighters, and not only that, you find a lot of hungry fighters. You get people who like. I drove 18 hours to get here. I'm like, Jesus, you drove 18 hours. You're dedicated.
Now, hold on. Would a young Chris Lytle go back to being young, and you're trying to get an opportunity? Would you have done that? Be honest.
Oh, yeah.
So you understand that.
I would have walked 18 hours to get to places.
That's how I felt when I did wrestling.
I remember I went and stayed in 1999. I went and lived in a gym in Japan. Nobody spoke English. Like, you had to go to like that. The toilet was like 100 yards away. It was no air conditioning. It was crazy, man. But I was just happy to be there.
I remember you telling me that story. We got to get deeper into that one time because there's a lot of crazy stuff if you don't know what goes on in Japan as far as like the training and stuff. The young guys, they call them young boys. We'll talk.
Remember?
I know because they do that for pro wrestling too. It's the same thing. They beat them with like sticks. It's crazy. They make them tough. I don't know what, but it's a different culture. But as far as tryouts, you would have driven there. You would have done that. Now you see these guys. What's it like? When you look at these guys, and we've talked about this before, somebody drives 18 hours, and you got to look at them and be like, you don't have it, bro. How do you break that news to somebody?
I mean, how easy trying to say it is, I mean, you don't have it yet. I mean, you have the desire, but the lot comes with it. Just because you have desire doesn't mean you have the skill. So it takes a lot of time, energy, and effort. So you have to keep going to the gym. And maybe, we've had people come to 2, 3, 4 trials. If you keep coming and you get better now, I can see progress. But if you just don't have the ring time, it's impossible to be that good. So I believe in the 10,000 hour rule. You just have to keep doing stuff and getting better at it. The more people do it, the better they get. You have the first part, the need and the want for that desire to be great, but you have to follow through with the rest of it. Time, energy, and all that stuff comes into play. So to say, keep working, man. Keep working and come back.
Of course. So of the Jersey tryouts, you obviously had some people standing out. You don't have to give me names if you don't remember names, but can you give me 1 or 2 guys why they stood out to you?
Yeah, I felt like really our best guys were our smaller guys, but a couple of guys like 135, 145, 55. Man, we had a really good guy from Lithuania who showed up there. Wow. Who is had a lot of boxing experience. He stood out to be pretty tough. He could be fun to watch.
Well, you talk about people that are showing up. They're fun to watch. It's a good time. They're traveling miles to get there. This is the same thing we talked about earlier with Sturgis, where you were in Sturgis. You had the handlebar mustache. You got rid of it. You looked like the Hawkster for a minute. But people travel for miles to get to Sturgis, and they have desires to be competitive, some of them to win. We actually showed a video earlier. Brandon, do we still have the video? Is Brandon in there?
He's there.
Do we still have that video from the hot dog contest?
Oh.
Yeah, let's show a lot of that. This lady traveled for miles.
This is the type of competition we're talking about, the dedication.
The dedication.
And
you have to practice, too, a lot, I'm sure.
Craft.
So we're going to show you this video from Sturgis. Here we go.
Drove 1,000 miles to get here.
Pan American, nice and slow, nice and steady.
Is that a nice clean one, Chris?
Man, I mean, how you get good from the practice. You know what I mean? So I love people who love their art. They're dedicated. They spend hours and hours working on it. She has a 10,000 hour rule in that. She might.
Impressive. She might. She didn't even throw her hair back. She just put her head back.
Muscle memory.
Yeah, muscle memory. That's right. So Sturgis, let's talk about Sturgis. We'll talk about the fights. Great night of fights. Crowd was electric. But people that don't get to come to Sturgis, there's a lot of craziness. There's the air sex competition. There's the bikini beach. Was there anything you saw that was crazy in Sturgis? I saw a guy riding around on a giant penis. That was weird.
Did anybody see any Hell's Angels? I keep seeing that on social media. They're like, the Hell's Angels have landed in Sturgis.
I'm friendly with them. They're good people. Go ahead.
I remember just you have people walk up for the weigh-ins, and you always talk about you're going to see a lot of ladies coming up with their top off. Like, all right, it's going to be great. Let's see it. And then somebody walked up, a little paste on the nipples, but little, I'd say maybe about 80 to 90 pounds, a little overweight. And as soon as he walked up, I was like, I do not want. Please go away. This is not what I wanted to see. This ruins everything that I think about Sturgis, and please leave.
Lido, there's a rule in college. I never abided by it, but a kid I knew did. He used to say about women like that, he'd say, it's good. He said he enjoyed it because it's more, what do you say, more cushion for the pushing.
That's one theory. I don't know. I guess I don't adhere to it.
I don't either, dude. But
whatever people like.
I'm just saying. So was there anything insane you saw at Sturgis? Like, did you see the wall of sound, those guys? And then I smelled a lot of marijuana there. I think when I was out in the crowd, I might have gotten high. I'm not kidding.
I mean, really, to be honest with you, the only thing I was front and center at the fights. I can't see anything going on around me besides these fights. I thought the fights were amazing.
They were great.
I thought they were very good. So that's the only thing I was really paying attention to. That besides, I don't want to see anything after the weigh-ins. I was a little scarred.
You're startled for anything else you would see. Well, Sturgis was a good time. We're glad you're there. We head to Mohegan Sun this Friday. What do you like about the fight with Bryce Henry and Carlos Trinidad Snake? I'm excited for that one.
What do I not like about it?
Exactly.
I mean, that's perfect. Those two guys are top level. Snake. Here's a weird thing. I mean, both guys are used to being the bigger, longer, taller guy.
Yep.
They don't have that this time. This is going to be a fight. Let's see what happens. I mean, to be honest with you, Bryce Henry's been so good, he hasn't gotten hit much. We don't know how great his chin is. Can he take a good punch? Because I tell you, Carlos Trinidad Snake can hit. So
yeah, but that's what I'm
saying. We're going to see a lot this fight. We're going to see how good both guys are. I think both guys are elite fighters. But this is going to be the biggest test. Whoever wins this should be up for the title next.
I agree. I believe they were saying, and I think Bryce told us last week, he's never been cut at all in bare knuckle fighting championship. I think he said that last week. I'm pretty sure he said that.
Oh yeah, he hasn't because he's barely been touched. I'm just saying
he's good.
I mean, I've been cut in just all the time. Maybe I need to work on defense. I don't know, but he just doesn't get hit.
Oh, man, I must have cut myself as shaving. I've never been cut in a fight. Hey, I asked him this because he was wearing pimple patches on his head last week. If you're a fighter and you have a pimple on your head, so if you touch your pimple, it hurts a little more. Like if you get punched in a pimple, does that hurt more?
That's when people tap out and quit. Like, I can't take this type of shit.
They pop and the pus goes everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, that's one, it goes by knockout, by KO, by pimple burst. I think that's one of the technical terms.
I love you, Chris. What's the sleeper fight on the card, man, in your estimation? I will say it's not a sleeper fight. I'm excited about the co-main, which is Knuckle Maniac, Cody Vidal, and Joseph Creer, because Knuckle Maniac doesn't know when to quit, and Joseph Creer's the Dark Knight. He's shown how good he is, too. So I'm excited for that. But is there anything else on the card that you people need to watch, in your opinion?
I mean, man, when I just look at the whole card, I like it. I think it's good. Once again, Cody, Vidal, he was always he got his knuckle mania, he got his pro wrestling stick. He's coming at it. The thing I like about him is he truly believes he is the best fighter in the weight class.
He does.
A lot of people don't think that. A lot of people think, I'm good on this, but he has full belief in himself. When you got full belief, the world, you can do anything. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, Creer is extremely technical, extremely good, a veteran. So this would be an amazing fight to see. Whoever wins this is really positioning himself well. So I'm excited for that one too.
Yeah, it's going to be a good fight. I mean, a night of great fights. They're showing it on the screen now. BKFC.com, by the way, that's this Friday. You want to get in, get your tickets, or watch live, you can do that. The other big fight that we have coming up, huge, the week after that, Fenway Park, biggest thing we've ever done. You know all about that. And we're all going to be there. It's going to be insane. How about Kai and Harry on top, man? That's for the title. It's in Harry's hometown. Like, where does that go? What is your analysis of that?
That's about as tough as a fight as you can get. I mean, Harry coming over and wasn't sure what to think of him. He looked phenomenal when he fought. I mean, I know he got dropped. That means even more to me. He got up off the canvas versus Timmy Mason, and his accuracy was pinpoint. He looked so good, so focused. He really impressed me his first fight. But Kai impresses me every fight. I remember early I thought he was going to lose when he fought Howard Davis. Once he beat him, I'm like, oh, this dude's different. He's going to win all his fight, And so whoever wins, I don't care whoever wins this fight, they should rematch because those are probably the two top-tier guys in this weight class. But that weight class is – I used to say 165 was the toughest weight class. I think 145 is now. I mean, there's so many tough fighters. Yep. You got Duran waiting in the wings right there. There's so many tough people in that weight class.
There's just a line.
I'd go up to 155 if I had to. Anybody there.
There's just a line of people. You're 100% correct. Now, we're excited for Fenway. There's so much goodness on Fenway. BKFC.com. You can check out more about Fenway Park happening August 29th. Again, this is a historic show for us. It's a level up. It's a difference maker. If you're anywhere in the area, BKFC.com, grab those tickets. And if you have the money, you got some extra seeds, some extra lettuce, fly yourself in, man, because I think you're going to be part of something really cool, right in the shadows of the Green Monster. Well, that's going to be awesome. You know what else is going to be? I've been waiting to debut this game for a while with you, and I'm not even set to debut it because I don't have the sound effects for it, but we're going to do it for the first time ever. It's based off of your name. Your name's Chris Lytle. Chris Lights Out Lytle. I call this Lytle detector. It's like a lie detector, Lytle detector. And I'm going to give you questions, and you have to tell me if they're true or false, and maybe explain why. Ready? Here's the statement. It's on Lytle detector, first time ever. We got to get theme songs and stuff. Lytle detector. You once seriously considered becoming a politician. True or false?
That is true.
I knew that.
I mean, you know why? It's because I see the corruption, and I'm like, I'm a piece of crap, too. I would love to lie, cheat, and steal and get everything. I can sit there and lie to you with a straight face and talk about how great I am and how I'm going to do this for you. No, that was what I didn't want, to be honest with you, man. I was a naive. I just retired from the UFC. I'm like, people know who I am. I'm going to become a state senator. I ran for state senate. I got the main person to leave, but it was an evil politician, and everybody loves me for that.
Didn't you win it? Didn't you shout out?
They're so good.
But hold on. Didn't you win a fight and then? No, that was a politician you told people to vote for. Didn't you tell somebody to vote for somebody or something when you won a fight, like in your post fight? Wasn't there some?
Yeah, that was a guy from Connecticut, Peter Schiff.
I remember that.
Another guy I love. I mean, and he was running for Senate, and I told everybody to vote for him. And he, I think Linda McMahon, your person, went in there and bought the bait thing for like $50 million. She kind of won something.
Linda McMahon bought nothing. Relax, calm yourself.
She tried.
I'm kidding. Anybody that's McMahon has never done wrong to me. That's just what I'm saying.
That's what I figured.
That's how I feel. They're saying in the comments, Mayor Lytle. Okay.
I do. I'm not even. I don't want to be mayor. I want to be emperor of the world. I want to take over everything. I got plans. You guys are gonna like it. It's gonna be good. You'll lose some freedoms, but it's all for your own good.
What's this one? You once tried to get into a fight with Roy Jones Jr. True or false?
Oh, that's true as well. I tried for a long time. I remember he came out was trying to get in a boxing match with, I can't remember who it was. I think it was I can't remember. It was a UFC fighter. I go, man, that dude's never had any boxing matches. I've had 15 pro fights. I'd love to fight you. And it kept almost happening. And, my people and his people were talking. I just wanted to, he was there. You got to understand, for about a 10-year period, that was by far the best boxer in the world. Nobody could touch that guy. And he was my favorite guy to watch. So it wasn't a disrespectful thing. I would just have loved to share the ring with that guy. And when he was in his prime, he would have absolutely ate my lunch and destroyed me. But when he got older, I thought I could have hung with him. So I would have loved to do it.
Great answer, man. Let's see. Give you another one here. You watched your first bare knuckle fight and immediately thought, well, that looks stupid. True or false? Be honest.
I hate to say it. False. That's false. I thought it was stupid before I watched it.
Before.
Bare knuckle. I was like, what's wrong with these lunatics? And then my friend Joe Riggs was doing it. So I watched the fight on YouTube, and I get halfway through the fight, and I immediately said, I'm doing this. I've been retired for 6 years. I was like, I got to do a fight. There's no way I'm getting through my career as a fighter without doing a fight. And it wasn't even legal here yet. I had to go over to England and do all kinds of. It was hilarious. I had a blast. And then you guys started to form. And then, BKFC came into birth, and they got a hold of me immediately, wanted me to do BKFC 1. I was so excited. and I couldn't do the first one because my daughter got married that night. So I had to do the wedding. I got BKFC too. So
that's awesome. Well, we appreciate you being here, Chris. Last one here. You made more money. I don't like talking about money, but I'm going to ask you this. You made more money fighting than you did as a firefighter, but you still preferred going to the firehouse. You didn't quit. Is that true or false?
It depends. I mean, in a way, it's both. I mean, I overall, I probably made more money as a firefighter, but when I was fighting, I mean, because I did that for a long time. But when I was fighting and when I was a firefighter, I was making more money fighting, a lot more. And I just enjoyed the fire department, man. I mean, there's just something about, my job was to go and just help people. How do you not like that? You go there, people are happy when the fire department comes. Why? Because they're in a bad time and you do what you can to help them. You always feel good about yourself. You wake up, I mean, not too many jobs, you always feel good about going and trying to do a positive thing and help people. And, how do you not like that? And then the people you hang out with, it becomes like your second family. I mean, you're with them a third of your life. Yeah. And it's a good brotherhood, a good friends you develop. And I love my time at the fire department. The only reason I stopped doing that was because I had my BKFC family now, and they needed me.
That's right. I love it. All right. I said that was the last one, but there's one more coming in from a fan here. It says, when you were a firefighter, true or false, you once appeared shirtless in firefighter pants in a sultry, oiled-up photo in a calendar for firefighting. Do you not remember?
No, I wish. I tried to get involved. They wouldn't let me. No. They always had those things, but I never got involved with that.
That's better off. That's better off.
Yeah. I mean, because what would happen? That would be blasted on this show at all times. I know. Evan and them, he'd have it in his room, in his locker, just kind of watching and looking at it.
Evan's not paying attention to what you're saying.
Brandon, my guy,
he's talking about you.
What?
You hear Evan? What? He didn't even hear you. He was talking about the kid. Like Evan's doing other work in there. Yeah. He's talking about a calendar that he once posed for where he oiled himself up like a firefighter, and he said he thought you would have it in your locker.
I would absolutely.
Anyway, all right, Chris, Lights Out Loud. I'm looking forward to seeing you at Mohegan, at Fenway all the time, man. Thank you for coming on. Hey, wait a minute. I'm an idiot. Happy birthday, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
I'm so in the show, I didn't say happy birthday. At first, I was thinking I didn't bring it up, or his eyes swollen shut because he drank so much last night. And he's like still waking up.
Could be.
But, yeah.
60 years old today.
Are you 60, really? 70, 80,
Almost.
90?
Almost. It'll be there before you know it. It's weird how that works.
You look great.
I just feel like I'm 18 and act like I'm 15.
15? That's giving yourself a lot of credit. I've been with you many times. You're not fit. We're like 12-year-olds together. We run around like idiots. I think. Remember?
Oh, Brian, I have to show you my collection that I have. We'll talk about it later.
Well, I remember we're gonna play. Let's play Ring and Run, Doorbell Dixie, like 12-year-olds. Next time we see each other, what do you think? We'll go around town. We'll ring doorbells and run. Immature.
That's not what I called it when I was a kid, but we'll talk about that.
Doorbell Dixie. What the hell is that?
There was pop. Put it in the chat.
Ditch.
Doorbell Dixie. Ding dong ditch. I can't say the one because I think it's the same one you're thinking. It ends with knocking. Is that the one? Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, there's a lot of different names for it. Anyway, Ding Dong Ditch. My son's 8, and he played it, and he got all excited. He's like, we played Ding Dong Ditch, and the police were going to come. I'm like, oh, be careful. Yeah. He Ding Dong
I remember
Ditch.
I was such a bad...
Grown-ups suck now. You can't even do fun
stuff. I heard my kids talk about they were playing that, so I walked in, like, oh, you guys did it? And it was funny. I made them go down and apologize, and when I did, knocked on the door to the lady, and eventually she's like, is your name Chris? I was like, yeah. She's like, you were friends with my son. You spent the night at my house several times. Like, because they live somewhere else, so I knew the lady was kind of
screwed up. You were trying to be all like a good father figure. What we should have done is taken your kids down there to apologize, rang the doorbell, and just freaking took off. You're
doing it wrong. You got caught down here.
Anyway, Rick Walsh saying, at least you're not a commie, whatever that means. You're not a commie. That's good, right?
That part's true. I'm not.
I know you're not. All right. Chris, Lights Out Lytle, you're the man. Thank you for checking in. We always appreciate you, bro.
Of course. See you guys soon.
Go ring some doorbells. Do some knocking. Anyway. All right. Well, we had there he goes. Taylor Starling was on today. It was a great show. Chris, Lights Out Lytle. We know coming up, like we said, it is fight week, and we're going to be at Mohegan Sun, BKFC.com. Still have very few tickets remaining, and then to Fenway, and then it goes on and on and on. Normally we go through the schedule, but you can find that at BKFC.com. Also, if you want to see that Bo Jackson, guys, right? Do you remember who Bo Jackson is, guys?
Yeah, the one that did the picture like Taylor, right?
Thank you, Evan. One of you, well, this Philly, wow.
He copied Taylor.
I just said one of yous learns. I almost said that. One of you guys learns. I appreciate that. Well, yeah, you can find that on the Bare Knuckle Show on Instagram. Make sure you share it. Promote that we're going to be at Fenway and show up there. It's going to be awesome. But before that, we'll be at Mohegan Sun. Guys, thank you very much. Happy birthday to Chris Lido. I'm told it's Serge's birthday, too. Little Serge, happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to Brandon as well. And everybody, whoever's birthday it is. I don't even know. Are we ready? There we go.
Yeah, sorry. Rob Armis just sent me a picture of...
Can we put it up before we go? Is he in the battle zone? We're going to check in with
AI or what?
We're talking about Roberto Armas, who's out fighting for us right now, a fighter for Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship.
Do you want to show this? It's kind of like graphic.
How graphic is it?
He's in like a G-string.
Oh, he sent it, didn't he? Does he want it on the show?
Roberto Armas sent it.
Does he want it on the show? That's why he sent it, unless he's sending you private photos. I don't think he'd do that.
I mean, Lytle didn't send it. Here.
You got a real show?
There you go.
Let's see. Why is he sending you that? What is he?
It's all blown out.
Yeah, I don't
there
need.
You
All
go.
right, put it down.
What the hell was that?
Let's
Chris?
get the hell out. Not,
all right, yeah. Good.
Roberto Armas, we love you.
Things got crazy back then.
And we hope you're okay out there in the war zone, man. Thanks for checking in. Guys, we will see you at Mohegan Sun, then Fenway.
That was a ChatGPT picture.
Programming note. I didn't
That was
see.
fake.
Okay,
They fooled him.
Good.
You fooled Evan.
It looks real.
Programming note, next week we will have Harry on. We'll have Kai on, leading up to Fenway Park, a Fenway special. We're looking forward to that. But right now, I remind you, get ready for Fight Night. Get ready for Mohegan. And we'll see you next week. We love you guys. Thank you. Give us a like and tell everybody about us. We're spreading that virus. And stay knocked up. Ah!